Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Last time I recorded this beautiful house that we were building, we just completed it. Essentially, the only thing left is to come and paint the gate and the balustrades one more time because, you know, they cleaned it too hard. But we are essentially done, completed. So this is a completed house that we built. It's a 3-bedroom house. We're gonna take a walk to see how the finishes look. This is an educational video, right? So I'm gonna educate you guys on certain things that came in after the fact that shouldn't have happened, and what you can avoid when you are building your own house, right? And also get some insight onto some things that you can do in your house to help you in Ghana to avoid all the smelly smells in some houses in Ghana. So without further ado, let's dive into it. First of all, I just opened this door with a remote gate. It doesn't cost much, guys. The reason why you want to get the remote gate is, first of all, it's good for security. If you're coming home at night, nowadays, people are not really hiring a security man to open their door for them. That's the days of the past, right? People are using this. You can be in your car and open it. Now, if you get down at night and you open the door yourself, somebody wants to do something to you, that's the best opportunity for them to come in and do what they got to do to you. So that's why you need to do this. You need to invest in it. It's not a lot to set up this model. And I'm going to show you the model, right? Welcome to the house. I'm going to show you the model. This is the model. Basically, this is what operates the gate. I'm going to close it so you don't have to do all of that. Now, before we dive into the house itself, I want to talk about the sewage system. Now, in Ghana, in certain places that's developing, they haven't done the gutters yet. Therefore, you cannot discharge your wastewater onto the road. You have to do your own thing. Some people go with a manhole, which is pretty damn big, and a whole bunch of stuff. We have something very simple for our soakaway system. It's not that deep. In some areas, the soil content doesn't allow the water to suck in the ground, so it can get full pretty quickly. And this area happens to be one of them. Now, what you can do to avoid that is you go through a filtration system where the wastewater gets filtered out and it actually waters the grass and the plants. So the wastewater doesn't stay in there. It goes down, it gets filtered out, and it comes down to water the plants. So your house is clean, it smells good, there is no wastewater sitting down there, and the pipes is connected to it and makes some houses smell in Ghana pretty badly. So we avoid that. We use this new technology. Now, this was a very simple house, as I mentioned. We were not trying to impress anybody. Somebody wants something very modest, very nice for themselves without breaking the bank, right? So we're going to dive into this. I don't want to talk too much about the cost. One issue was not really an issue, but the owner didn't think they needed a camera. So I want to touch on that. They didn't think they needed a camera until later on. So it came after the fact. And we see a few wires that came in after the fact. So if you are building a house, whether you know you want a camera, you want solar or not, just make the provisions for it. What do I mean by that? You are paying for the wiring work to be done. So when you are ready for it, you do not have to do the wiring work showing outside, or you do not have to chisel again, because although we did the wiring work outside for the cameras, I'm like, nah, the inside we have to chisel again and we have to do plastering all over again, right? So you want to make the provisions for both cameras and the solar system, even if you do not have the money for it, or you are not ready for it right now, you don't even think that you need it, just make the provision for it, because you never know. All right, so this is a wooden door made by a carpenter from scratch. Welcome to the living room. Now, this house is actually sitting on a half plot. You know, it's sitting on a half plot, and we utilize the space quite brilliantly. Now, this is a living room, very spacious, right? The thing with us is when we talk about doing everything for you, that is correct. We do everything for you. What I mean us, I'm talking about KD Limited, we do everything for you. I actually sold this land. Then we designed and built this house, and also even helped him, you know, put on the curtains. The AC is all part of the bill. The only thing that wasn't part of the bill was the oven, the stove, and all that stuff. But we helped him buy it. He just sent money to us. We sent him the quote, and then we bought it, and then we built it with a kitchen. Now, the reason why we don't actually add the kitchen appliances to it, because the difference of prices between Bosch and Media is huge. Could be twice the price. So people have their preferences. As a matter of fact, even kitchen, we leave out that until the owner tells us to add it and what kind of kitchen they want. Some people want some very expensive countertops and all that. So we leave that to the client, but everything else is included. Beautiful tiles, beautiful work. Now we're in the living room, very spacious for a half plot. When I'm talking about half plot, I'm talking about the new measurements. So it's 35 feet by 100. It's quite long, and that's what this house is sitting on. So here we are. we're gonna look at the first bedroom. Okay, it's the first bedroom, like I said. Beautiful curtains, set up simply. We also do carpentry work. So this, what you see here, is our carpenter that took care of this. Same carpenter that we use for the kitchen and all that. In-house, everything in-house, from design to woodwork to masonry to painting, everything is beautifully in-house. Now, for the design, the house, usually we like to do, each bathroom comes with a room, like ensuite, and then we have one for guests, but the land is not that big, so we couldn't have 3 bedroom and 4 bathrooms. Instead, we have 3 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. So this one is serving both the guests and the person living here, right? So, you know, this is the first bathroom, as you would say, and it's serving both the people in the living room and the person who is living here, sorry to say. But we have tested everything is functioning beautifully. When you finish a house like this, you have to test. You have to test the electricity, you have to test the plumbing. If there's any leakages and all that stuff, we do test it beforehand, leave it on for a long time. We've done all of that, and it's functioning quite brilliantly. Beautiful doors. I actually received a phone call from somebody saying that they want our carpenter, but I'm like, we had to fire this carpenter, unfortunately, because our next project that we're working on, he took the money and what? They didn't do what he's supposed to do. Though we hustled him and he paid us back. These are some of the challenges that we go through as developers, and we have to take the loss if this guy didn't pay for it, right? It's crazy. Now, look at this beautiful built-in closet that was built by our own, very own carpenter. We do beautiful work, right? We do beautiful work, and this is the master's bedroom, all right? This is the master's bedroom. You know, he sent up a few things for his mom. We did this as well. Set up the curtains, all that. There is an AC in each unit. And this is obviously ensuite. The master's bedroom has to have ensuite. So come on, let's check it out, right? You know, quite spacious. We have the bath here. We have, you know, the bathtub. We have the shower, you know, just getting it done. And obviously, amazingly, we got this done here. Did this, of course, by the same carpenter as a bonus to say thank you for using us. This entire project was 8 months, I would say. 8 months. Beautiful kitchen, open concept, right? Built-in everything. Built-in fridge. Let's check out the fridge. Built-in fridge, beautifully cladded by our very own carpenter. Owner is here to move in a couple of days. That's why I'm shooting this video before that happens. Don't want to invade any privacy. And here we go with the built-in stove. I need to turn this on. There you go. All right, so this is the switch for the stove, and this is for the extractor. This is to help you reduce the smell in here. Now we have this beautiful sink here. Isn't it beautiful? It's a very simple house, and we are being functional. We're not trying to be out here, you know, trying to sell something so expensive to you. You can have something that's gonna cost you $200,000, $250,000, or you can have something that can cost you $75,000, $80,000, even $70,000 for something like this. I actually included the land and all that last time I made a video that it cost less than $80,000 because I do not want to put the price of this building on there. Somebody built it for their mother, so I don't want to do that. But you can build something beautiful like this for $70,000 if you have your land already. We can do that for you. Now, we're not gonna give you the same design though. We're gonna have to just tell us you want something like this, you're gonna work around it. Now we have the tiling all over. We're not cheap with the tiles. Actually, we only have to tile here, and we could leave this one open, but we really care about keeping the space clean. Quite beautiful tiles. Now, this is the kitchen, and you can exit from here, come for a breeze, right? We have, you see, in the past, people keep this gas here. In Ghana, gas, you know, we are not fortunate like New York to have our gas system supplied through the road. It's not. We got to go buy a manual, bring it. No, you might actually end up filling this up like twice a year or once a year. So it's not really a burden. We kept it outside. Some people keep it inside just to save space. We keep it outside. My house is actually outside just to keep space inside. Keep the place clean and beautiful. The caretaker is living here, so I don't want to get in here, but it's basically ensuite, right? The caretaker is living in there, but there's another room in here where we can, obviously see this. I don't want to record in there because somebody is living there. It's actually here now. Sorry about that. But this is the third one. It's not your normal house. It's a bit smaller, maybe like 60% that of the first bedroom. And this is the backyard. Now here, you can be washing your things. But here also is where we have the biodigester. The biodigester is what treats the toilet. We also have the same filtration system that waters this grass. Now this grass is as it is now because we just completed the house. Within like 2-3 months, it should be beautifully done and then cut and clean out, right? The space in the back is quite big. You can just do a lot of things that you feel like safe you want to do here. It's up to you what you want to do. So we're going to take a walk to the top, I call it rooftop, balcony, however you want to call it. We're going to go through the house yet again. Let's do this. All right. Out now, we're going on top. So let's say I'm in there, rush, I've cooked, I've enjoyed. Let's say I'm the boss here. I'm the boss here. I sleep in the master's bedroom. I enjoy. I've eaten. I'm like, I don't like being inside like that. I don't want to be in the backyard because I haven't set up anything yet. So I'm going to go to the balcony, right? I don't even have chairs yet, right? We also got to paint this balustrade because it's the same paint that the water did. And after the painting and a lot of scratches, we have to come and paint it one more time. When we do construction for you, you have a 6 months insurance policy. What that means is after the construction, there's a few things that you can point out that we have to come and touch on it. For example, there were a few patches that was done that I personally had to come in from America, and I'm like, nah, let's touch on this. It's small patches that came after the fact. Your door is not working, you call us in, we gotta come and fix it. It's all part of the contract that we usually do. The balcony is very breezy here. You could do a lot of things here to relax, or you can just leave it as it is. You come here from time to time just to look outside, enjoy the breeze, right? You do not have to build 2-level house to get this view. I got the same views on a 2-level house because then you have your balcony. It's quite amazing. And that is what we got here. All right, guys. So this has been a beautiful project. It's been smooth. It's been successful. We are grateful. And if you guys were patiently waiting for the finished product, there you have it.